Om Yogis, welcome to a practice today with the leopard. Leopard magic helps us to release fear and to trust our intuition. Let's begin our practice with Anuloma Viloma, bringing your right hand into Vishnu Mudra, using your thumb and third finger to cover the nostrils. As we inhale, left nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. And exhale right nostril for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath. Notice today, does your attention feel easy or does it feel unsettling? Know that you have the prerogative to choose the path of ease. You do not need to feel restricted. You can move with self-assured grace like the beautiful leopard. Let's exhale through the left nostril for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath. Exhale right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Feel really welcome to come out of this practice if it makes you feel unsettled, and come back in your own time. Choosing your own path is part of the leopard magic. Lovely, let's exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, I think it's left side, sorry, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Holding the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Holding the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold the breath. And exhale left. Beautiful. Relax the breath now, relax the hands. Just taking a few moments here. Did the pranayama make you feel easy or unsettled? Moving with the magic of the leopard, we notice everything. And we have the prerogative and the power to choose the path of ease, whatever that is today. So just remember that as we go forward, we're going to continue with Kapalabhati, short, sharp exhale out of the nose as you pull the belly in. The inhale takes care of itself. So let's breathe into the belly to prepare. And then when you're ready, breathe in, abdomen, chest, collarbones. Deeply exhale, abdomen, chest, collarbones. Now inhale to about 70% and hold the breath. Exhaling when you're ready. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Inhale into the belly, preparing for the second round. And we begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to 70% and retain the breath. Today, as we practice with the leopard, we can ask the question, what is it that I fear, or what is it that I would like to let go of? We all have fears and blocks, and maybe today we are conscious of them, or maybe you prefer to just trust the practice, trust that it will shift something, and perhaps it's not even important to know what that is. The leopard helps us shift old pressures and limitations. So let's release the breath now with the leopard. And then take a nice deep inhale. A full exhale. And prepare for the last round. Inhale into the belly. And we begin. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Last time, inhale to 70% and hold the breath. We all have fears and blocks. Maybe today you are conscious of them, or maybe you prefer to just trust the practice. Trust that something will shift, and perhaps it's not even important to know what it is. If you can hold the breath a little longer, hold it a little longer. If it starts to unsettle you, remember you have the prerogative to choose the path of ease. You need not feel restricted today. You can move with self-assured grace like the beautiful leopard. If you haven't released the breath already, let it go. Take a nice deep breath in and a full exhale out. Now come into straddle pose with your legs. And you can start to side bend in the straddle pose. It's your choice today. You can side bend one way and just stay there if that feels good on your body, or you can go side to side. Just gently moving side to side or staying static, whatever works for your body. Choose your path with the leopard. If you're going side to side at this point, if you're static at this point, go the other way and hold on the other side. If you're going side to side, just keep going.
Oxóssi é caçador, caça aqui, caça colar. Quem é filho de Oxóssi balança mais não cai.
When you're ready, slowly come back to center and just start to roll your neck very gently in circles, super gently. In whatever direction suits you, you choose your own path. Trust your instinct. And then gently change the direction of that circle, going the other way. Come back to center when you're ready and just gently roll the shoulders a few times, backwards, and then forwards. And then let's all meet in child's pose. And you can take whatever version of child's pose you want today. The knees can be together or they can go wide. The hands can stretch forward or they can fall back. Resting here. The leopard teaches us that we have the power to listen to the body, to listen to ourselves, and to stop or rest at any point, or to choose to keep going. So today we're going to really try to hone that skill. Today we're going to enter into a deep listening and practice intuitively responding with rest or with stopping or with keeping going wherever we feel it's appropriate. Because the leopard listens and adapts to her environment, and she moves her body with stealth, grace and power through whatever circumstance presents itself to her. So we're really going to try to take on those good qualities in our practice today. The power to listen and to respond, to stop, to rest, or to choose to keep going. Beautiful. Now from here, let's come to all fours and start to come into cat-cow pose. As you inhale, open and expand your chest, and as you exhale, round your back, arch your back and pull your lower belly in, moving to the rhythm of your breath. Beautiful. And from here, let's bring ourselves down, lie down upon your mat. And just bring one knee in towards your chest. Let the other leg stretch out. And start to roll the ankle in circles. Roll the foot so the ankle is moving one way. And then the other way. When you're ready, swap the legs over and circle the ankle one way. And then the other way. Beautiful. Then one knee at a time, let's just hug the knees into the chest as the other one comes straight, and it can come to the mat or to a hover. If you want to turn this into an exercise for your core, you can lift your head, just swapping knees, bringing your straight leg to a hover or to the mat. Then when you're ready, release that, bring the soles of your feet to the mat, and just gently start to lift and lower your hips in your own time. As you inhale, lift the hips up, and as you exhale, lower them down. So we're just doing some moving bridges here. Lovely. Bring both feet to the mat when you're ready, and take your right foot to your left knee for reclined pigeon. Take a short stretch here. Keeping the foot flexed to protect the knee joint. And then swapping that over, same stretch on the other side. And come out of that when you're ready. Take a moment in Shavasana. Letting yourself arrive. Takes a while sometimes to really get here, to really start listening to ourselves. So going forward, we're going to try 6 very specific poses that are designed to activate the neurogenic tremor mechanism in the body. And this is thought to help us shake out any held tensions, trauma, or stress. I'm drawing from the practice of something called TRE, T-R-E, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a series of exercises that were created by a trauma expert called David Bocelli. It's said these exercises and the tremors that they cause connect us to the body's natural way of releasing and integrating stress and trauma. So it's said that once we master the basics, we can use this at home on our own or whenever we need to release stress, tension, or traumatic events from the body. I just want to specify I'm not a qualified TRE teacher, but I have tried this practice on several occasions and I do find it to be quite intriguing. And I'll just double press that point, at this point, that I actually design my yoga practice primarily for my own personal use. Therefore, I would suggest if you have significant trauma and specifically want to work with TRE to find yourself a qualified practitioner rather than practice with me today. But if you just like to get a taste of this practice, then by all means you can join me. But it's so important to really listen to your body and really follow your own path with this. So if at any point you want to stop, you're invited to either lie in a fetal position or to lie down with your legs straight and your feet flexed. That's the stop position for this TRE practice. Okay, so let's begin. Standing in Tadasana, so come to standing position, lovelies. And from a standing position, we're just going to shift the weight. So bring your feet hip width apart and start to shift your weight side to side on your feet. So you're gently rocking to the edges of your feet, one way and then the other. Lovely, and that's our practice round. So we're going to together, let's repeat this action for 10 rocks of the feet. So when you're ready with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just to take a moment now, standing steady on both feet, really feeling yourself ground. So this particular section of the practice is helping us to release whatever is ready to go. In indigenous cultures, the leopard is said to clear out painful memories or old demons, as the leopard can move itself out of situations without being seen. And it's said that they take the ghosts that haunt us with it as they go, stealthily and silently away. So let's all come to a wall space of some sort so we can use it to support us while we stand on one leg. Because the next exercise will be standing on one leg. We come onto our tiptoes on the supporting leg and we just gently raise and lower the heel. So we're working with the calf muscle here, and we just keep repeating this until we feel fatigued. If it's too easy for you, you can just make sure just don't put the heel on the floor at all, and your calf muscle will fatigue a lot faster. And once you feel that muscle start to fatigue, which might be now, it might not be now, doesn't matter. Once you feel it start to fatigue, swap sides and do the other side. And again, once you feel the second side start to fatigue, you can swap and go back to the first side. It's a little bit of a deviation away from the actual trade technique, but because we might be working in a group, I think it's probably the easiest way to do this. And because I've no idea how quickly you will fatigue or how long you need on both sides. So the general idea, lovelies, is just that we work to feel fatigue in that calf muscle. And you can swap sides as many times as you need to. I'm going to assume that you're fatigued on the first side now at least, and give you the same amount of time for the second side, if that makes sense. So keep going, lovelies. And remember, if at any point you want to stop, if you start to feel a tremor coming into the calf muscle and you want to stop, you're invited to either lie down in the fetal position on your mat or lie down with your legs straight and your feet flexed. And this should stop the tremors. Again, it's that leopard magic that tells us when to stop, when to rest, and when to keep going. And that's primarily what we're practicing today, is to find our own pathway through our release process so we can access our intuition. So I'm going to assume by now that your calf muscles are burning and they're quite fatigued. So we'll come out of that, and hopefully you've definitely done both sides. But if not, you can pause the video and go on to the other side if you want to. And our next position will be to come back to your mat and come into a lunge position with your front knee over your front heel. And we're going to use the back leg and the arms to balance us as we straighten and squat with the front leg. And we don't allow the back foot to touch the floor. And again, we're going to do this on both sides until we feel fatigued. So at any point you can swap sides and work on the other side and then swap back again. But I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes each side just to make sure that you've got time to really fatigue your legs. And why do we do this? You know, we're trying to kind of work what is ready to go out of the muscles and out of the tissues in the body. And we don't need to know what that is. Some of us might be conscious of what it is we want to let go of, and that can add a little bit of impetus to the movement. If you've only done one side, swap sides now, so you do both sides. And of course, if at any point you want to stop, you're invited to lie down, fetal position, or with your legs straight and your feet flexed, as is your prerogative. When you're ready, let's come out of that. And we meet in a wide-legged fold, so your feet are wider than your hips. You can use a block if you need to bring the floor to you. And we're just going to fold through the legs when you're ready. So we'll take a little bit of time to get there. And assuming that we're all there now, we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and out through the nose. So with me, breathing in and breathing out. In and out. In and out. Beautiful. Now stay in the posture, but just move your body over your left leg. And again, we take 3 deep breaths in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now move your body over your right leg and take a moment to prepare. And then once we get there, again, 3 deep breaths in and out of the nostrils. When you're ready, breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Last one, breathe in. And breathing out. Now let's come back to the center and see if you can reach your arms underneath you now. And take 3 deep breaths on your own here. And then in your own time, bend your knees and slowly, slowly roll up to standing. Slowly, slowly. Now we're going to bring the feet just wider than hip distance and place your palms on your buttocks and start to push your hips forward. And once you find this stretch and you find what feels like the right amount of stretch for you today, and you choose your path, again, let's take 3 deep breaths, but this time breathing in and out through the mouth. Beautiful. And now, keeping your hips in this position, gently rotate your body to the left, to where is comfortable for your body, and we take 3 more breaths in and out through the mouth. Beautiful. Gently come back to center and rotate your body now to the right side. And take 3 more breaths in and out of the mouth. In your own time, let's come on out of that and bring yourself back to a wall space. And what we're going to do now is we're going to use the wall and slide ourselves into a chair-like position. So we're really working the quads here, so the muscles of your thighs. But we only want to work to about a level 6 out of 10. So don't go to 10 out of 10. Just over what is about halfway for you. So you might be in quite a high chair, or you might be in a relatively low chair, depending on the strength of your quads. And I'm warning you now, we're going to hold this for about 5 minutes. So really be serious about your 6 out of 10. And then just breathe and hold. Remembering that if at any point you want to come out and rest, or you want to come out and stop, take the stop position, which is fetal position, or legs straight, feet flexed, you can do that. If you want to rest, you can rest. If you want to keep pushing, you can keep pushing. This is primarily what we're practicing today with the leopard, is the ability to choose the right path for you. So choose your path. Close your eyes and just be. As you start to fatigue, call in the strength of the leopard. Call in the magic of the leopard.
Encontrei no canzoar axé pra me benzer. Vela acesa no congar, banho de ervas pra curar, a fé para me sustentar. meu tata rei de foi quem me acompanhou, deitada em minha esteira, fogo me alimentou. Ó meu pai, venha receber o som que soa o meu tambor. Ó meu pai, venha receber.
Almost there. Less than a minute now. Keep going, lovelies, if you want to.
Folha que mora Mario, folha que mora Mario, folha que mora Mario, folha que mora.
Beautiful, well done you guys. Now we're going to come out of that sweet relief and we're going to come into a forward fold and just hold the fold for around a minute to release that pose.
Barco afundar nessas águas tem mistério, o nome dela é Iemanjá. O teu canto é tão sagrado que faz pescador chorar. Eruia, odoia, água, minha mãe de cabeça. Eruia, odoia.
Beautiful. From your forward fold now, lovelies, just bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor to support you to come down to the floor and lie down in either a reclined butterfly pose with your soles of your feet together and your knees wide, or just in your regular Shavasana. If your back is a little bit twingy, you can also bring your feet to the floor and let your knees knock in. Just resting there.
Vento que sopra atrás das bênçãos dos tambores que cantam.
Okay, so from here we're going to come into, we're going to lift the hips. So if your feet are on the floor, if you're in Shavasana, you might want to just come into bridge position. Or if you're in a reclined butterfly and your body will allow for it, you can just lift your hips and keep your feet where they are in that butterfly, depending on what your body wants. So we're just lifting the hips really, either into a bridge position or in that reclined butterfly. We're just going to hold that for about a minute. Gorgeous. And when you're ready, lovelies, you can come out of that, and in your own time you can start to come back in. So we're going to start our own personal experiment with the position of the hips, and eventually you're going to find a place where your body starts to naturally tremble, And this tremor is said in this tray system to be the release of pent-up stress. So if you're in butterfly position, you can lift your legs about 2 inches towards the center line of your body and hold there for about 2 minutes. Then lift another 2 inches and hold there for another 2 minutes, and just keep exploring until you find that trembling spot. If your feet are flat to the ground, you can slowly begin to sort of open your legs about 2 inches away from the center line of your body. And hold that for 2 minutes, and then move another 2 inches away and hold that for 2 minutes. So we're exploring our position with the hips lifted until you find that sweet spot where your body starts to tremble. And it's said as your body starts to shake, you start to move defensive patterns out of the nervous system, and this allows for restoration. We can also allow for our own empowerment of choice when we choose to stop and rest. And sometimes this can give us a feeling of reclaiming our control over what is stressing us. So we can choose to release stress or through the shaking process, or reclaim our power to self-govern through choosing to stop or to rest. So we're going to work with this tremor or this release process or this start process, whatever it is for you, for about the next 10 minutes. So lovelies, in a nutshell, we're experimenting at this point with the position of the legs and the hips, and eventually you'll find a place where your body starts to come into like a natural tremor or a tremble. And when we find this, we can celebrate, because this could mean that the body is releasing old pent-up held stress. Now you can choose to stay with this and stay with the release process, or you can also choose to say, I want to rest or I want to stop. And feeling in control of our choices really does align with the magic of the leopard, and this is really where we're going today. So use your instincts, lovely, as to how long you wish to stay in the pose. If you choose to rest, you can just bring your hips down and take Shavasana or butterfly, lying down. If you choose to stop, you can come into the fetal position, or you can lie down and strongly flex your feet. To stop the shaking. know, choosing to follow your own intuition can be such an empowering experience. You can move beyond old limiting boundaries as you release stress or release patterns, or you can also create new boundaries for yourself. You know, boundaries of choice of what it is that you need. You know, and you can choose which one you want to work with today depending on what you feel makes you stronger. And that is something only you know. When you start to tap into your intuition, you know what you need, you know what you want, and only you. So keep experimenting, lovelies. We've got about 7 minutes left. Believe it or not, yeah. Okay, lovelies, you've got about 2 more minutes left to explore, to embrace the shake, or to rest, or to stop. Whatever your instincts tell you, follow your instincts. Follow your intuition. Move beyond old limiting boundaries as you release old blocks, or create new strong boundaries of new strong self-governing boundaries as you continue to choose what is best for you. It's up to you. Because both of these things are part of the magic of the leopard. Releasing the old stuff and embracing our intuition and our ability to know what is right for us. Beautiful, well done. Okay, we're done. So, yeah, the release process can be quite tiring, so you can relax now. Lie down, please, with your knees together in a restorative rest pose. So your feet are apart, your toes slightly turned in, knees knocked together. We're lying down and we're going to take a pillow behind the head. So we can relax, we can begin to encourage the brain to rest now into the natural flow of intuition. So the work aspect of our practice is done, we're resting now. So get comfy, lie down and rest. So lovely, it's completely up to you as to where you put your legs at the moment. I've just realised that we've just done such a long time with the knees up and the feet down. You might want to stretch them out, take Shavasana legs. Whatever works for you, find a comfortable position with a pillow behind your head, supporting your head. And we're just going to gently just allow your brain to liquefy here. So imagine your brain becoming more fluid, more liquid as you lie here and relax now. And let all your thoughts wash to the back of your head. Let all your thoughts pour backwards behind you as you visualize and sense and imagine your brain beginning to liquefy. Allow the liquid in your head to move backwards. Very, very, very slowly start to just roll your head to the right, so slowly and carefully, as if to make sure that that liquid doesn't spill out over your skull, doesn't splash around in your skull. So it's moving gently and slowly and beautifully in your head as you slowly roll the head to the right. And then you slowly allow your head to return back to center. And you slowly roll your head to the left. And let the weight of your head release fully into the support of the pillow behind you. Really, as you roll your head gently and slowly side to side, imagining that liquid moving easily without splashing. You allow for a reset of your nervous system as your brain lets go. As we do this, we relax the brain and we bring forward the intuition. Fluidity of the intuition that moves with every circumstance, with every situation. Softly, gently, and stealthily, like a leopard. And keep slowly rolling your head against the support of your pillow, imagining that the pouring of the liquid from side to side starts to pour down into your spine, right to the middle of your back between your shoulder blades. Remembering that intuition is a form of awareness. So it is very possible to strengthen the intuition as we work with our awareness. As our intuition is strengthened, we learn to really listen to ourselves. Really listen. Yoga is in essence a deep practice of self-listening, or a conversation in which we mostly listen. I heard it put the other day, it's really lovely. In your own time, bring yourself back to center and take a slow roll to a fetal position and just stay for a moment, just lying in a fetal position. And slowly, slowly bring yourself up to seated. And we're going to come into Janu Sirsasana A, so one foot is into the thigh, the other leg is straight. But we're going to prop ourselves today on a bolster that is resting on a block. So bring a bolster and a block to the inside of your leg, your straight leg, and pop your pillow on top of it and make your prop as high as you need to so you can fall forward onto it. And now the liquid in the brain is falling forwards towards your third eye. And you can gently roll your head right and left again. Stimulating the activation of our intuition after all of that releasing work. Our inner knowing. A knowing that comes not from our stress or our trauma, but a knowing that comes from our heart and our soul. Breathe deeply and allow those big breaths in when they come. Beautiful. When you're ready now, slowly come on out of that. Be really kind to your nervous system. Move very slowly and bring your props now to the other side of your outstretched leg. And lean your elbow onto it so it's same elbow as your outstretched leg, so you can begin to gently start to side stretch over. Or side lean over, not even a stretch, just a lean and a rest. Just take a couple of minutes here. You can imagine that liquid brain now pouring towards your ear. So the ear that is highest to the sky is like the ear of the leopard. It's very clear. You can hear what's going on around you. As you sit here in this state of deep listening. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So Jani Shirshasana, legs on the other side. Your props are to the inside of your outstretched leg and we're just falling forward. And gently rolling your head right and left. Letting that liquid brain pool around the third eye. Stimulating our ability to intuit our responses to our circumstances and our situations. Intuit like the leopard. When you're ready, lovelies, when you're ready, lovelies, rather, slowly come on out of that. Shift your props to the outside of your straight leg. Same elbow rests and your side leaning over. Letting that liquid brain pool in the bottom ear so the top ear can listen with clarity to your inner knowing, a knowing that comes not from your fear, from your blocks, or from your stress or trauma, but a knowing that comes from your heart and your soul and the deep calm inside of you. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that. And let's place that setup between your legs now. Extend both of your legs either side of it and gently fold forward to wherever is comfortable and restful for you today. Listen to the body and let the knowing come. Okay, lovelies, let's gently come on out of that. You might need to pull your props towards you a little bit as we take butterfly or cobblers or Baddha Konasana pose around the props. So what will happen is probably your toes will be touching your block and your feet will be together underneath your bolster. And then you can lean forward again and just rest here. So today, lovelies, we've worked with the magic of the leopard, hopefully practicing choosing the best pathway for us, asking the leopard to assist the release process so the brain can relax. And through that mental relaxation, we encourage the flow of awareness and intuition to strengthen inside of us. So as you sit here now, you may want to ask that you release your inner leopard, and this gives you the ability to let go of old pain and trauma, but also relax enough to really feel our inner wisdom and our intuition and really move from that place of strength rather than moving from the old place of trauma and fear and stress. And this, lovelies, is the magic of the leopard. Beautiful. Okay, gorgeous guys and gals, let's come out of that now and set yourself up for Shavasana. Make sure you'll be warm enough for the next 10 minutes or so. Lie down and let go. Let go and let God, or let the knowing come.
Que me abran los ojos, que me broten alas, quiero estar despierta cuando llegue Dios. Que me abran el corazón, que me abran el corazón, quiero estar despierta cuando llegue Dios, cuando llegue Dios. Ay, 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 ay. se o tempo volta pra ver se ainda encontro seu fim. Andei em caminhos de terra, perdi meus pés na areia. Andei em caminhos de terra, perdi meus pés na areia. Quem dera que estivesse aqui, minha Senhora das Candeias. Quem dera que estivesse aqui, minha Senhora das Candeias. Andei em caminhos de vento, perdi o tempo no ar. Andei em caminhos de vento, perdi o tempo no ar. Quem dera um gavião pra ver se achava ele por lá. Quem dera um gavião pra ver se achava ele por lá. Andei em caminhos de água, perdi meu nome no mar. Andei em caminhos de água, perdi meu nome no mar. Quem dera a senhora Candeia aqui, pedia pra ir buscar. Quem dera a senhora Candeia aqui, pedia pra ir buscar.
lovely as they start to deepen the breath. Moving and stretching the body in whatever way works, whatever way brings us back. And then slowly roll to one side and just lie here for a few moments. Bringing back anything, if anything was useful for you today, bringing that back from your practice and into your life. And coming to a comfortable seat, bringing our hands together at our heart. I ask today that we, each of us, release our inner leopard so we can leap forward from the love and the wisdom that is inside each and every one of us. And I send you so much love. Namaste.